Vol fans, Josh Heupel just made a coaching staff move that I promise you are going to be fired up about. We'll tell you about our new strength and conditioning coach in just a couple of seconds. Real quickly, though, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We need 8 new subs to get to 12,100 on the road to 13K. Daily videos right here on Tennessee Football Talk. Make sure you lock us in. It's very, very rare to be this excited or for there to be this much juice around a strength and conditioning coach hire. But I promise you, after we discuss it, you'll be as fired up as I am. Austin Price is the one that broke the news early this morning. Tennessee has hired national champion strength coach Derek Owings from Indiana. A massive addition for Coach Josh Heupel and for the Tennessee Volunteers, 24/7 Sports. Then went on to report that Tennessee finalized a deal to hire Indiana strength coach Derek Owings. They'll make him the highest paid strength and conditioning coach in college football history at $1.2 million. And I absolutely love this move from Josh Heupel. I love the urgency that he did it with. I love the fact that he saw somebody that he wanted, somebody that he had coached with before. They were together at UCF in the 2018 season. And he said, hey, look, I feel like there's a difference between the players on my team and the players on the teams that are competing for national championships. I need bigger, I need faster, I need stronger. I'm going to go get a guy, pay him the highest salary for that position in all of college football because I'm here to win. Like, did it not feel last year when this team went to Columbus, and when I'm talking last year, I'm meaning the 2024 season, the 2024 college football playoff game against the Buckeyes, did it not feel that they were just a different type of athlete? That they just had a different type of strength in the trenches, a different type of speed on the outside. It felt like there was a difference between our team and theirs. And I'm not going to sit up here and talk to you and preach to you that I know the ins and the outs of strength and conditioning coaches and their impact on a college football team. But what I love right now and what I've loved so far this offseason is Tennessee isn't holding back. Josh Heupel is not taking any more half measures. If you think you're frustrated by the lack of success this last year, the letdown of a season that 2025 was, imagine how much more frustrated he feels, and we know he felt that way because he's doing things about it. Moving on from Tim Banks, moving on from Kurt Schmidt, your last strength and conditioning coach. You then crush the defensive coordinator hire of Jim Knowles. You bring in Anthony Poindexter, which I think was my favorite position coach hire in the offseason. You hit defensive transfer hard, and then you get the top strength and conditioning coach in all of college football, and you're paying him $1.2 million. I tweeted this out the night of the Vanderbilt game, a game I was in attendance of. Heartbreaking loss, frustrating loss. I said, look, Heupel's got to make some big changes in the offseason. His seat isn't hot, but if he refuses to adjust things and we get similar results next season, it's going to start to warm up. That was November 29th. Here we sit almost 2 months later, and he has made a ton of changes, and all the changes we thought that he should have. I absolutely love it. Grade this higher for me. A, B, C, D, or F down below in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Be the professor. Get those red pens out and give it a grade. Look, there is a reason that Derek Owings is coming into Tennessee, and he's making 3 times more than Kurt Schmidt made. $1.2 million. That's how much you're paying him. Kurt Schmidt made $475,000 last year. That's a big budget, but it's worth it. Kurt Signetti, national championship winning head coach as of last night. So Derek Owings is a guy I got a lot of confidence in. Strength and conditioning has really changed through the years. It's become a very scientific thing. I think he's on the cutting edge, gets great results. I have 100% confidence in him. I don't mess with him. That's his area. I let him go, and the results have spoken for themselves. And it's cool because we've seen this clip resurface. I tweeted it out, so go check it out on my Twitter. But Fernando Mendoza, after the Rose Bowl, was on with Pat McAfee. And Mendoza said, Coach Owings and the strength staff here got me up from, I think, 205 to 210 pounds to now a low I need to weigh in every week at 225. So they added 20 pounds of muscle, 20 pounds of insulation to Fernando Mendoza over the offseason since he came in from Cal. And if you look at a side-by-side picture of the two from his 2024 season at Cal to his 2025 season in Indiana, you can see the difference. Like, it's not a massive, just like cannot miss difference, but you can see it there in his arms, in his forearms. You can see it in his legs, in his waist. He got bigger, and that allowed him to take more hits. I mean, look at the game last night. This dude was getting hit over and over and over again. He kept getting back up, and, of course, he made the biggest play of the night. The reason we're talking about this is because you've got a quarterback in the building who is going to be your starting quarterback in 2026, and the biggest knock on him is his weight at the moment. That's the biggest thing. Nobody worries about George McIntyre's ability to throw a football. Nobody worries about George McIntyre's ability to break down a defense. What people are worried about, myself included, is he going to be able to withhold the pounding that he'll take in the SEC for 12 straight games, and hopefully some more games after that. Because you can be 190 pounds, 200 pounds, you could play the quarterback position. Him being 200 pounds is not going to affect the way he throws a football or reads a defense. What it will affect is after 4 games, he's been sacked 7 times on that frame. I tweeted this out on social media. This is what I'm expecting George McIntyre to look like when a season rolls around in September. Obviously, not really. Would be awesome if it happened, but I am looking for him to add some weight. Everybody is. He wasn't really able to do it in the fall. Now, I get it. He's got some dietary restrictions and things like that. But I imagine Derek Owings' number one goal from Josh Heupel is get George McIntyre and put 20 pounds on. I'm just very impressed with this attitude from Josh Heupel to go out, see something you want, and go get it. I think that's what we've been waiting for the entirety of this offseason. To go out and make a splash. Derek Owings was getting recruited last season by USC. Lincoln Riley tried to get him to California, to Los Angeles. He said no. Tennessee upped the offer. And now he's coming to Knoxville. And who knows? Maybe we look back in 2 years and we say, man, this move, the caliber of athlete, the caliber of development that's going on in Knoxville, Tennessee, that we've seen, it was game-changing. Cool thing is he's also bringing 2 staff members along with him. So not only did you go poach him, you poached 2 of their guys, and those 3 helped bring Indiana to a national championship. You excited about Owings? If you are, hit that thumbs up button. And hit that thumbs up button and like today's video. I'm pumped up about it. Another thing I'm pumped up about, and you should be as well, this Tennessee Volunteers long sleeve t-shirt for just $35. Chatsports.com/10blackshirt. I put that link in the comments and description of today's video. Make sure to go and check it out. Make sure to go. All you got to do is click on it, and it'll take you right to the link. And then you just put in your information. Bada bing, bada boom. It is to you in just probably 3 to 4 days. Super easy. Chatsports.com/10blackshirt. Things I learned last night. That's how we're going to start the round out of today's video. I miss Jacoby Thomas. I don't think that's Jacoby Thomas in the picture. Maybe it is, but regardless, I think you guys all know who I'm talking about. Every single time I've watched Indiana throughout the length of this playoff, Jacoby Thomas is just a massive playmaker. And it just saddens me, it pains me, it devastates me that he was not kept in Knoxville. Now, look, I think it's easy to look at it with 2020 hindsight and say, how dare you pay Boo Carter over Jacoby Thomas? But, like, let's be real. If we would have let Boo Carter walk last offseason, everybody probably would have been frustrated that at the time as well. Regardless, Jacoby Thomas no longer with Knoxville, no longer with Tennessee, I should say, and it's a bummer. It really is, because the dude's a dog. Dude's a playmaker. Physical defenses win national championships. Both of those defenses so unbelievably physical. Both of those defensive lines, both of those guys in the secondary have playmakers. It is what it is, man. Another thing I learned, you got nothing without a run game. Both of these teams offensively really could not get anything going unless they were able to run the football. I love the emphasis that Josh Heupel has on running the football so far in his time as Knoxville. That's only going to continue on. Turnover-prone quarterbacks cost you games. Carson Beck, their 3 losses this season to Louisville, SMU, and then to Miami last night either got ended on a Carson Beck interception or the Carson Beck interception happened in overtime. And this was easily the biggest knock on Joey Aguilar all season long was his profanity of turning the football over. And I'm hopeful that if George McIntyre is the guy, that it'll fall kind of right back in line of what we've seen of Josh Heupel QBs that don't have trouble turning the football over. Last thing, trenches. Whether it's the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball, this is what gets you in the big dance, ladies and gentlemen. Being able to win at the line of scrimmage. That's it. Our way too early rankings. They've been out on social media from a lot of different platforms. Just catching you up real quickly. Athlon has the Vols at 19, On3 at 20, Bleacher Report at 21, Fox Sports at 23, ESPN at 24, CBS Sports, The Athletic, Sports Illustrated, Yahoo, and Sporting News all have the Tennessee Volunteers unranked. Obviously, this is nothing to get upset about. This is nothing to be pissed off over. It is January, ladies and gentlemen. We're spotting the ball in 8 months. We got a long time to go, unfortunately, until the start of the 2026 season. So if you find yourself upset about a way too early power ranking, it's going to be. In fact, I'd probably have Tennessee somewhere early 20s, late teens. There's just a lot of unknowns on this roster right now. Pretty much the entirety of the defensive side of the ball. Think about the new defensive starters that you'll have on this roster that have never played it down for Tennessee. Quay Moss, Kayan Lee, DeJuan Lane, TJ Metcalf, Amari Campbell, Chaz Coleman, Jordan Norman, Xavier Gillen. That's like 8 starters on the defense. The only ones that won't are Arian Carter, David Hobbs, and Ty Redmond. So you also have a new quarterback, most likely. So I get it. We're going to get out of here. Gage, how long we go today? Perfect. Make sure you guys got me followed on socials, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm on all 3 platforms. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, youtube.com/VolsTalk. Daily videos right here on the channel. So make sure you like it.